11 solid years. China and I stayed in that marriage. Loyal, faithful, loving. But one thing kept her up every single night. No child. She blamed herself. Society blamed her too. You know how Nigerians can be. She's barren. Go and try another woman. Is she even a real wife? But China and I was tired. Tired of hospital visits. LUTH said nothing was wrong. Port Harcourt said her womb was fine. Even in Ghana, same story. Doctors were confused. Tests were clean. But every single time she tried, emptiness. Meanwhile, Ebuka, her husband, would smile and say, "Don't worry, baby. God's time is the best." But at night, when China and I was crying in the bathroom, holding yet another negative pregnancy test, Ebuka was snoring like a man with no burden. Then the dreams started. She saw herself inside a burning forest, holding a baby, running. But just before she could escape, something dark grabbed the child and disappeared into red smoke. China and I woke up gasping. And that was when she knew, this battle is not normal. Ebuka was the kind of man people respected. Polished suit. Loud perfume. Big name in business. But behind that clean look was something rotten. There was a room in the house no one entered. Not the cleaner. Not even China and I, his wife. Inside that room, a wooden box, covered in red cloth. Inside that box, cowries, feathers, and something soaked in dried blood. That night, Ebuka stood in front of the mirror, just staring at himself. But here's the thing, his reflection smiled. He didn't. He looked at his hands like they were not his own. And then the flashback came. 11 years ago. He was broke. Frustrated. No job. No future. A man told him, "If you want money, bring something pure. Something close to your heart. Something that won't fight back." And he brought it. Not money. Not blood. He brought her womb. On their wedding night, while China and I danced in Georgia, a ritual was being done behind the scenes. A shadow touched her stomach while she slept, and just like that, her womb was gone. Traded. Sealed. Forgotten. But now, the spirits are angry. They want more. And when the spirits get hungry, they collect. For the first time in 11 years. China and I didn't sleep. Because something else was awake in the house. It started with whispers. Faint, almost like children playing. But when she leaned closer, she realized it was coming from under the bed. A baby was crying. Soft at first, then louder, then it stopped. And the room went cold. She sat up in fear, sweating. She tapped Ebuka. "Did you hear that?" He didn't flinch. He was fast asleep, like a corpse. The next morning, China and I was cleaning the room when her eye caught something strange. Behind the curtain, drawn on the wall in white chalk, was a symbol. A symbol she had never seen before. It wasn't Yoruba. It wasn't Igbo. It wasn't human. That was when she called Adiz, her closest friend, who told her about one woman in Delta. A native healer. Powerful. A woman who could see what doctors cannot. China and I went immediately. The woman took one look at her, touched her stomach, and froze. She screamed. Not out of fear, but pain. "My daughter," she said. "Your womb is not inside your body. It is buried. Somewhere dark. Somewhere hot. And someone you love is the one who tied it there." Then she fainted. And in her vision, she saw it clearly, a black room, red candles, and Ebuka, smiling, holding her womb in a cloth, whispering her name. China and I. Comment for part 4 if you like this story.